Hello, dear students. Welcome to our classes, Asthana Commerce classes. Today we will discuss the subject income tax and our topic is reverse mortgage. Here we will discuss this topic step by step. What do you mean by reverse mortgage? So let's start. Reverse mortgage loan scheme is such a scheme which is available only for senior citizens having own house property. The age limit will be more than 60 years for senior citizen. In a case if a senior citizen want to take a loan in joint name of its spouse, the condition will be that one of the spouse age will not be less than 55 years. For example, if Ankit aged 65 years and his wife Shraddha aged 58 years, this couple will be eligible for reverse mortgage scheme loan. In this scheme, the owner of the house property, for example, this couple transfer its house property in favor of bank by a will. In return, the bank will pay them monthly payout. Let's take example. The value of the property is 1 crore and the mortgage loan amount is 60 lakh. That is principal amount. Since the maximum permissible limit is 60% of the value of the house property, if the tenure is 10 year, then bank will pay the 60 lakh rupees over a period of 10 years, that is in 120 installment of rupees 50,000 each to this spouse. This is a reverse mortgage scheme. Second point is that what is mortgage? In mortgage, a buyer named Karun wants to buy a house property from a seller couple, and Karun wants loan amount from the bank to purchase this property. In this case, what happens? The seller couple transfer the house property in the name of bank, in the favor of bank, and bank will pay the loan amount to the seller, Mr. Kapil. And this loan will be taken by Karun. He will pay the installments along with the interest to the bank. When he paid all the installment regarding its principal and interest, the property becomes transferred to Mr. Karun, the buyer. So we will see that the buyer, who is the borrower, wants to take a loan against a property. He will mortgage the property to the bank and take a loan and pay the EMI. Next point is that what is the difference between mortgage and reverse mortgage? You will clearly understand there is a big difference. In mortgage, the borrower pays the EMI to the bank, and in the reverse mortgage, the bank pay the EMI to the owner of the property. Second point is that what is the reason for transferring the house property in favor of bank by such senior citizens? There may be circumstances where there may be a short of cash flow, senior citizens not having much income, they have to pay their heavy medical expenditures bills, They have to maintain their house property. Maintenance expenses are very heavy. Their day-to-day expenses, their living expenses, they have to meet out such expenses. In such a condition, a senior citizen couple transfer its house property in favor of the bank by way of will, and the bank will pay the definite amount, that is 60% of the value of the house property, in installment over a period of loan to the senior citizens. In such a case, bank will pay the EMI monthly payouts to the senior citizens, and senior citizens will enjoy this amount as a loan and as like a pension scheme for them. It is beneficial for such kind of senior citizens who have only house property but not having any more source of income. Next point is that what happens when the period of loan tenure is over. For example, if a loan is taken for 10 years in reverse mortgage scheme and the value of the house property is 1 crore and the loan amount is 60 lakhs, which is paid by the bank over a period of 10 years in 120 installments to the spouse, that is 50,000 per month, and the tenure is over, that means 10 years have been passed and the spouse are live out, that means both are alive after 10 years. What is the condition, what is the situation for the bank in such a case? The bank have to wait for the possession of the house property until the death of the spouse. Since the bank will pay only 60% and 40% is the margin money value of the house property, in this case 40 lakh is the margin money. The bank will wait until the death of the spouse, and after the death of the spouse, the bank will sell this property in the market and earn again. It will recover its loan amount along with the interest from such sale proceed and transfer the balance to the legal heirs of the such spouse. What is the taxability scenario in the hands of legal heirs? Since such assets is transferred in the favor of the bank, legal heirs will be liable to pay capital gain on such sale proceed. Second scenario is that what will be the position if the legal heirs want to take back the house property from the bank? What they will have to do? Legal heirs have to pay the reverse mortgage loan amount, that is principal including the interest, to the bank, and they will take their property in favor of them. Third scenario is that period of tenure is 10 year of the loan and both the spouse are died before the period of tenure is over. In such a condition, bank will able to take the possession of the house property and sell this property in the outside market, and the same thing is that they will recover their principal amount of loan and interest and transfer the gain to the legal heirs of the spouse. Hope so you will understand what is mortgage and what is reverse mortgage. Reverse mortgage is a very beneficial scheme for such spouse, for such senior citizens who doesn't have any handsome income in their hand. They will meet out their living expenses by transferring the house property in the favor of the bank, and they will live happily. So you will understand. I hope so that you will understand the topic reverse mortgage and mortgage. It is very interesting and important topic for the exam purpose also for CA final students, for CA intermediate students. So please keep in your mind this is a very important scheme. Hope so you will understand all the topic. Thank a lot. Thank you for watching my classes. Thanks a lot.